Hello everyone, this is Superstar BGL 23, and today I want to talk about something that I've heard, and I just don't get it. And what I don't get is that some girls, they think that if a man is tall, that he can protect them. But I don't get that way of thinking. And why I say that? Because many fighters that I know, they aren't very tall, but they can hang out and fight with the best. And even on the street, you see a small guy, but he can level a big guy, somebody who's much taller than him. So girls, it really doesn't matter if a man is tall. That doesn't decide if he can protect you or not, right? Because it can be the man is tall, but he's still a wuss, you know? He's still a wuss. It can be like that. You never know. That's why I say what girls need to do more is check a guy out. Scan. I like to use that word, scan. They need to do that with a man. And what I mean by that is just check his background. Does he have children? What is his history? Does he have a girl or not? Because some players, they do have more than one girl. So then you figure that out. Just you check that out, and then you'll know this guy is for real or he isn't. If he sticks around all the time, then okay, then you'll know this guy's for real or he isn't, right? But if you just look at the man's appearances, or because he's tall, you automatically think he can protect you. That's that's just a bunch of BS, man. And I'm sorry, but I gotta say this. A lot of girls, they look at those things. It's only look. He's tall, maybe he's buff, and automatically they think he's the man. And when it goes wrong, they separate, and she's left alone. And then you'll hear her talk, yeah, men are bad, right? But it is the choice that you made. It was a poor one, but it was your choice, right? So seriously, don't be including all the men, or saying that all the men are bad. And I haven't said this, but I'm glad. I'm glad there are a few women that can see the good in men. Because they know in there, only the girls, there are a few bad ones between them. And it's the same with the guys. But when you made a poor choice for the girls who didn't look, I gotta say this, right? Not with all girls it's like that, because some didn't ask for it. It just came their way. And you know in some cases they didn't ask for it, because some men can be really jerks, really jerks. I'm just gonna say it like that. They play you, and you really think, you as a girl, you really think he's the one, and maybe after a few years suddenly he changed, you know and the same thing happened with me, the same thing. So I can't understand that. I can't understand that. It's not your fault. But for the ladies who do have a choice, who clearly can see it, or maybe they don't have any experience with that kind of thing with guys. Just look for the signs. And what I mean by that is, if the man respects you for years, right? Everything goes good. And maybe he disrespects you once, then alright, that's just only if it happens a second time. The second time you got to be really, really careful. But most of the times, if you ask me, then I will say the first time. A man disrespects you, just friends, nothing more, nothing more. But you know, people do make mistakes, and if he sees his mistake, then you'll keep it. You'll figure it out together, and you work on it. It's no problem. But if it happens a second time, then that's a sign right there. He's not the one. And also, and I forgot to say this in one of my videos, but if a man gives you nothing but respect, honesty, loyalty, trust, then you'll know he's the one. And if you try if you try to figure him out, test him. Because I know some girls, they have a kind of way of doing certain things. So if you really wanna know how a man is, and you do something that really hurts him, and he starts to cry, right? And some women will say, he's a wuss, he's nothing for me. But like I said in one of my earlier videos, men are human too. They can cry too, and they have feelings just like girls. Why why if a man cries, then immediately he's a sissy, he's a wuss? Why? I mean, if somebody in the family passed away, right? Somebody who was really dear to you, right? Then he can cry. He can cry. You see where I'm going with this? When a girl beats a man up, right? And some of y'all girls say a man should never hit a woman, no matter what. Okay, but then when the girl beats the man up, beats him into a pulp, and he cries, then it's wrong. It's wrong. I mean, he has pain, he hurts, he has feelings, just like a girl, you know. But then if he cries, it's it's not okay. Okay, I'll rest my case. I'll rest my case. So now you know where I'm going with this. You know, I just don't like it. I just don't like it when people talk like that, man. Because girls can say some hurtful things to guys when they didn't deserve it. They didn't do anything wrong. And like I said, just like the girls, you have good ones and you have bad ones. With the guys, it's the same thing. You have good ones, you have bad ones. And if you're a girl and you met a bad man, right? And then after that whole situation, you meet a good man. But because he's a man, you automatically think he's a bad man. And now you're pushing everything on him, right? You're pushing everything on him. The pain, the hurt that you're in because of the bad man, and you have a good man in front of you, but you can't recognize it anymore, right? Or you don't want to recognize it. Because that's what's happening. Yeah, that's what's happening most of the time. And then like that, yeah. Then the good man, maybe he goes in tears, you know. He just doesn't understand it. Why you are acting like that to him? Because he is not the one who did anything. He didn't do anything wrong. Just didn't do anything wrong, right? But still, because he's a man, you're hurting him with words, right? And most of the times, that is what happening. That is what happens to most good guys. And I can speak about that because I'm one of them, you know. All those guys who are putting videos on YouTube telling girls, hey, don't do that, you know, are good guys. They respect women. And I know there are a lot of girls out there that know that not all men are bad. They know it. And they appreciate it, you know. And they see that I'm talking like this. They see other men talking, you know. And really, man. So I know, I know, I know a lot of girls, they will agree with what I am saying, you know. But seriously, if you have a good man, he shows you nothing but respect, honesty, loyalty. He's just being faithful to you. Not even once he disrespected you or cursed you out or nothing like that. Then you'll know. You must know that there is a guy, you know. But if you put him aside and you choose for the other side, the thug, you know, and then 20, maybe 30 years from now, then you'll see that the mistake that you made now, right, in this day and time, the mistake that you did now was for nothing. It was just you made it, but why? And then after 20 years, 30 years from now, you'll be thinking about that, and thinking, why did I make that mistake? Why did I make that mistake? Right? So that's really, man. You girls, you need to think about what you're doing, why you're doing it, you know? And this is also for the girls, the specific ones that think all men are bad. Those ones I'm talking about. I know there are a lot of girls out there who know how men are. They respect them, and maybe they had some bad experiences. That can be, but they don't change because they know it was that one, because that one messed it up. That doesn't automatically mean that all men are like that. They know it. So for the girls who like to just wait until all the chances are gone, you know, this is what I'm talking about. And seriously, and once again, I'm gonna say this for the men on YouTube who are talking about this kind of stuff. If you hear them talking, you must know this guy's for real. He ain't a player, So really, man, that's all I gotta say. This is Superstar BGL 23. I'm out. Peace.